If you saw it, you'll never forget it. And if you didn't, you've probably heard about it. I'm talking about the gruesome leg break suffered by Louisville basketball player Kevin Ware. Now, it's too graphic to show, but doctors and former athletes, they're all talking about that incident. Shannon Kantner explains why it hits home for one MSU athlete in particular.
The reaction on the court and the reaction from people watching at home.
I was just like, oh, it wasn't a pretty play.
It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
And for former Spartan football player Tyrell Dortch, it was even tougher. He suffered almost the same injury as Kevin Ware back in 2001, and he still hasn't watched the replay.
I can remember like it was yesterday, and the reaction from the players and the coaches, it reminded me of the reaction from my teammates and my coaches when I broke my leg, and just started thinking about this kid got a long way to go in a very short period of time.
Experts say this kind of fracture is more common in football and sports with higher impact. In fact, they've never seen something like it in basketball and call it a freak incident.
For an individual to be all by themselves and come down on a foot like this is very unusual.
Experts say these bones snapped in half, but it was a clean break, and that makes them hopeful for his recovery.
A lot of the recovery process is determined by the compliance of the patient themselves, how hard the patient works with their rehab, and we know that certainly will not be a problem at all in this case.
Ware could be back on the court in a year if he also has the right support system.
There's going to be a lot of rough days, that he needs to lean on somebody, family, and teammates, and coaching staff, medical staff. Those people all have to, I would say, save the hugs for later and push him now. And I'm rooting for him.
Along with the rest of the Spartan community.
I think the whole country's kind of pulling for Louisville now.
In East Lansing, Shannon Kantner, Fox 47 News.
Ware is already up on crutches. Other athletes who have suffered injuries are reaching out to him, including Dortch and Joe Theismann, who tweeted, "My heart goes out to Kevin Ware."